Sha la 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 la. Hello, vibologists. Let me go ahead and get nice up and close and personal with you. Welcome back to a 4462 Breathwork. My name is Dale, aka Dale Barnes, or whatever the government really wants to call me. This is your first session. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming through and sitting down, finding your calm, for supporting respiratory health. Thank you for finding this space. Thank you for wanting to expand your knowledge and growth of what the breath means to our body. With that said, we are doing some knowledge today in the house of Hara. We will be going ahead and getting to the book, as they say, when it comes to breath work. We all need to know why it is we're breathing, not just to breathe, because this is intentional breathing, conscious breathing, breathing with thought, not just that good old in and out, let it flow. We're doing whatever the hell we wanna do, and so is our respiratory system, not being guided by our own consciousness. No. We came here to consciously breathe. And a little bit more professional about my stuff today. I have the mic working. At least I hope it's working. I hope it's gonna be here with us through this entire session. I have our light on. It's very bright in here. Well-lit room. I brought my water today, and my phone's fully freaking charged. So, yeah, vibologists, we're gonna have ourselves a nice, lovely sit-down session. First things first, I've been doing this for upwards of 3 months now. I want to say with you guys, I've been doing this for a month in total. So nice to moisturize your bronchial tubes, trachea. Get ourselves ready properly for this session. And talk about the breath. Talk about these magical systems that keep our bodies moving, that keep our bodies active, that help us decisively make decisions. This is the breath. Beginning, end. It's the breath. It's what literally pushes us and gives us momentum in this life. So let's speak upon it. Here we go. Parasympathetic and sympathetic system. Let's talk about the sympathetic nervous system first, aka your fight or flight system. The thing that kicks in when you go into survival mode. Now, this does prepare your body for conflict. And when it prepares your body for conflict, within all conflict, what happens? Our bodies start to produce adrenaline. We start to get that feeling, that heart racing, I'm in danger kind of mode that starts to happen as we go through the sympathetic nervous system. Let's see, your pupils expand and your mouth becomes very dry. Your airways open up, sending as much oxygen to your brain to keep you alert. By now, your other bodily functions have switched gears. So your body's going into freaking fucking panic mode now. It is all over the freaking place. Looking left, right, up, down. Trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Just no control. No control in that moment. So your stomach and intestines stop digesting. Your bladder relaxes. Your reproductive system limits blood flow. Your liver releases glucose for a burst of energy. Basically saying, it's all or nothing right now. And sometimes, crazy enough, that's just what we have to accept. It's a part of the system. We have a sympathetic system. It's going to do what it's meant to do and react. Our job, using breath work, is to switch over from the sympathetic system to the parasympathetic system. Now, after all of this danger, all this conflict, let's say you've just been in like a fight or something like that, right? You made it through that fight. Oh gosh, using all that adrenaline and stuff to get yourself out of this battle. Well, after all of that fighting, all that battling and stuff that you've just done, now you're sitting down, you're catching your breath. Your enemy is not even a threat anymore. You've entered a state of calm and relax. Our parasympathetic system, aka your rest and digest process, that's all hold on, let me read my own handwriting. My handwriting sucks. I do apologize for that. So I'm going to take a second here to get through this. All the body process that we're at full attention before starts to change course. So all of those things that were turning off starts to turn back on. Your heart rate slows down. Your breathing returns to normal. Your pupils constrict. Sorry, my bad. See, I gotta work on my handwriting too. Got a lot of work to do, obviously. And you start to salivate. So no more threat means we can digest. means we can think. Our cognitive process kind of starts to switch up a little bit. Your sympathetic nervous system kicks in constantly throughout the day. But this is a balancing act that your nervous system is constantly performing. It's constantly going through survival, recovery. Survival and recovery. And through that, we are simply trying to live our lives, but we can thrive instead of survive through breath work, in my opinion. I believe wholeheartedly that instead of feeling like you're constantly just surviving everything, that I feel like through breath work we can start feeling like we're conquering these moments. 4462 Samurai's breath is the expansion of your diaphragm, control, breathing deeply into the lower belly, filling your hara with air. And through that, we will learn more about ourselves. The brain will produce its own ideas, and through following those ideas, we will master the knowledge of who we are. With that said, welcome to 4462 breathing, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get us going. Thank you for listening. Thank you for learning. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. Comment below if any of this is really helping you. Other than that, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take to my knees because that's where we need to be in a relaxed state. And we're gonna breathe today for as long as we can. If I get lost into it, I might get a little bit transic and fall into a very meditative state. I find myself in that position a lot when I'm doing this breath work, where I just fall into meditation and kind of lose all of reality around me and start creating my own plane of existence inside of my own realm of who I am inside of my mind. I hope this flow state of breathing can do the same for you. Find your inner enlightenment and your peace. That said, let's breathe. Coming down. Oof. You know what? Just notice I'm shoes on right now, and I'm feeling more like a shoes off kind of guy. I'm wearing Carhartt pants, which are rigid and a little stiff. But personally, for the moment, I kind of need something for the stability, something to keep me in place so they'll work. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Inhale through the nose. Your nostrils are everything. They are the engine that drives the car. Ready, go. If you see me holding my nose, it's a signal that we are holding our breath in, not letting any air escape. Remember to breathe into your lower belly, not through the upper part of your chest. Don't be afraid to let your belly expand. Finish strong. One more good breath. Well, I feel 1,000 times better. That was clarifying as hell. Coming back to reality here. Hello, Vibologist. We just did another 4462 Breathwork session. Please comment below on how you feel after these sessions, as you're coming out of your last breath, as you are coming back to this beautiful realm we call Earth after flying off into the ether and feeling a little bit more of your astral form being let loose. This has been chill. Thank you guys for coming yet again to another session and to a safe space with me, and releasing the right endorphins inside of our body that bring us calm, that supply relaxation and joy to our lives, that get rid of all of our anxieties, our fatigue, our foggy-minded habits, and put us in a position of thinking better, of feeling better, and of living better. Thanks again. Please share, follow, comment, and let me know how I'm doing. Session number 9. That's all I have to say. Thanks again, and good night, biologists. I love all of you. Bye. Peace. Oh my God. I need to go to bed. It's too late. I've worked and everything. Bye.